Hello everyone, this is the brand new WizKids Icons of the Realms monster pack, and this time around it's Cave Defenders. Okay, it's maybe not brand new, but it's just been restocked by Asmodee UK, and that means it's most likely to be in shops kind of soon. At least in the UK, but probably worldwide you'll probably start seeing these pop back up. Let's jump in, have a look at what's in the pack, and then I'll talk through my thoughts. Okay, let's jump straight in. So as with all the Icons of the Realms product line from WizKids, it's pre-painted. As someone that's, maybe not sort of fully confident with painting, and every time I try they sort of turn out to just be blobs, pre-painted is a big deal for me. I'm sure other people can get better quality than these. They are, a strong quality, but with like little details picked out. Armor is shiny, it's the right colors are used, even some facial elements are there. But better painters will do a better job with an unpainted mini, that's for sure. But for people like me, pre-painted, that's a huge plus. The next thing is, as a set, how well does it work? Well, getting 3 Kobolds, 2 Bugbears and an Ogre, I think that's a really good that's a good dungeon to go through for a very low level adventure party. Coming up against those, I think that's a good challenge for a starting party. And the fact that you can use them in different ways. You could easily have a room where it's a couple of Kolbolds and a Bugbear that you're trying to maybe sneak past. And then, all the way up to the end of that dungeon where you're going to have to take on an Ogre and maybe some Kobolds, or maybe an Ogre and a Bugbear or something like that are coming at you. And you can use that mix and match. So a key thing I think for this is that the poses and weapons are different between the models. So the Kobolds, for instance, they're not just replacing the weapon. In some of the other Icons of the Realm sets where you get variations, you get someone stood there, they've got a sword, and then the variation, maybe they're wearing something a different colour, but it's the exact same model, apart from maybe it's a spear instead of a sword. In this case, all of them are in different poses as well. It means the Bugbear with the axe that's sort of holding it up, and then the Bugbear with the mace that's sort of charging a bit, look different. And that's going to help you as the DM really distinguish, right, when I'm running these, that's not Kobold 1, that's not Kobold 2. You can say, you can write down, that's the one with the spear, that's the one with the sword. Now, yes, you might want technically 3 melee Kobolds. You might not want one with a bow. You could buy multiple sets if you wanted. But I think realistically, you could quite happily just say, yeah, he's got a bow in his hand, but he's actually using the dagger that he's got in his backpack or pouch or something. You could get away with that, but the visual representation of being able to say, rather than just A, B, and C, I think that's going to really help. And again, you've got that with the Bugbear. You don't have that with the Ogre, but there's only one of them. As a set, it's not necessarily on the cheap side, but it is a pre-painted set, and you know exactly what you're getting. So you are purchasing this for the reason of those minis, rather than sort of the other Icon sets, which are blind. You know you're getting some of the set, but you don't know what you're getting. I think you're paying the premium for painted, the premium for knowing what you're getting, and kind of a premium for it being a self-contained set that's really usable on its own. For those starting out in D&D, therefore, it's a great set to pick up because they're going to be used a lot, those sort of enemies, those monsters in low-level adventure caves and dungeons and stuff. You could easily throw them in. You could easily have an Ogre in the dungeons rather than a troll. So you're going to get sort of good use out of the set. If you've already got lots of minis, maybe it's not for you, but I think for people maybe like me that are starting out their miniature collection, this is a great place to start. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please hit that like button faster than an Ogre with a club. Which, come to think about it, it's probably quite slow. They're not the quickest things, but hit it quicker than that, preferably. And maybe you could enjoy some other videos, which hopefully you're sort of seeing pop up on the screen now. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm Oliver East, signing out.